Hi everyone, it's Kelly with Kelly Ann Crafts. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in McKinney, Texas, and this is a third card for the month of April. I'm calling this Your Kindness Made My Day. We're going to be using, again, this online exclusive stamp set, mixed labels, and we will be using, I did use this die here that is it comes as a bundle, so if you buy the bundle it's 10% off, but they're both online exclusives. And so let me show you your card. Again, we are using the same designer series paper, that mixed media florals, and we're letting the paper really do our work for us. I mean, a beautiful card with hardly any work. I love it. So this is very, very simple, and the inside looks like this. I love it. And then our envelope, we're going to take those little flowers and we're just going to make a trio of them by stamping off on some other paper to get this look. Okay, so let me show you what's in your kit. So of course you have your envelope, and then you should have a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I would just come in and burnish it. Excuse me, I had a sneeze there, so I apologize for that. And then you should have a piece of designer series paper. This is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/4, and one piece of basic white for the inside that is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and then you have one piece that is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches, and this is just going to go at the bottom, up a little bit, however you would like it to go. On my original one, I just put it up about an 1/8 of an inch, a little more than 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment and our envelope. So the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp, because for some reason red ink for me likes to take a little while to dry, and if it's going to do that, I want it to have its opportunity. So I'm going to bring a piece of scrap in to stamp on here in a moment. We're using the Poppy Parade ink. And the first thing I'm going to do are my little embellishments for my envelope, because that's like the easiest one to do first. And so pretty much what I've done is I've just done 2 generations, like 1, and then I should have this underneath. And then this one should be 2. And then I'm going to stamp one off and do another 2 there. And I'll stamp that one off. And we'll get a third one on the front. Okay, and that's just it. It's just a little bit of floral decoration there. We can put this piece of scrap away and this over here. And now let's bring in our sentiment. We're using Your Kindness Made My Day. And we have a die cut piece of basic white. Let's see if I can get this lined up nice and straight while I'm on the camera. That's always hard. Okay, but we're going to commit, and if it's a little bit crooked, it just adds flavor to it. Not too bad, pretty straight, kind of centered, kind of in, could be up a little bit, but that's all right. I'm going to go with that. I'm pretty happy with that. So let's go and put our card together. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this piece onto here. I'm just going to use my seal. And I'm going to go about, I'm going to say 1/8 of an inch up and put that down. You can decide if you want it at the top or the bottom. I'm putting it at the bottom. I tend to put it at the top, but sometimes I like to mix her up, so we're mixing it up here. If you have a little bit like this that hangs over and it bothers you, just come in from the back side and just shave that off with your snips. It's a little piece, but for some people it matters. So I just wanted to show you that. Well, let me go ahead and get adhesive on this. We're going to do our Barnyard Z. I really don't know if that's a barnyard thing to do. I just think of it as a barn door every time I do it. So we're going to get this as centered as we can. And we're going to just adhere that down. That's pretty good. That's the inside of our card. And, you know, if you wanted it to be black and white, you certainly could have done that by flipping over your designer series paper. I mean, it's cute on both sides, but I was trying to, we just did a black and white card with a little bit of red, and I wanted to have this have a little bit more colors in it than just black and white and red. There we go. And now we just need to go ahead and use some dimensionals to pop this up. Now, you're going to see that I am using like scrap dimensionals. This is what I call scraps. They're the edges of the dimensionals. And I like to use them all up, so I don't have a problem putting them on like my things like this. It just gets rid of these little things. And why waste them? You know, they're fun. Why not just use them all up? I'm trying to use them all up so I can throw this piece away. I think we'll do it anyways. It's going to be overkill, but we're going there. We're going to just risk it for the biscuit. That's what we're going to do. That end is pretty. It is going to be popped up really well. And then you can use your take your pick tool to peel these off, or you can do what I just did with my fingernails. But you take your pick tool, when you do that, you want to poke in and lift up, poke in and lift up, and poke in and lift up, and poke in and lift up, and one last poke in and lift up. And what's nice about this is they all stay on here. Then you can put them in your dustbin, and you're done with them. And now you just have to decide, do you want this more in the middle? Do you want it more up on top? I'm going to go more in the, kind of a little bit up towards the top in the middle. With it, I think that's pretty straight. And then I'm going to bring in my little brushed butterflies. These are so nice. These are also online right now. So I like them because you can embellish with them, and they are easy on the mailing. When you mail, it doesn't. I'm going to put the little one down here. Put the little one down there. I'm going to take a big one and put it up here just because we have some extra space up there. And so let's see here. Then I'm going to take another big one. I'm going to go on a group of 3, but I'm going to put one down in here. Just someplace different. And that is our card. You can't get much simpler than that. This is a fun card. I love this card because I like cards that I can send out fairly quickly to my friends and family, you know, whenever they've been nice. Or if you go to the grocery store, you can put something like this and just write thank you on it. It will certainly uplift that person's day when you do that. So it's an idea of how to spread your cards around. So thank you for joining me. Please like and share, and join my YouTube channel if you can. I would appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification button. That way you will know when I put up new videos, and stay tuned because I will be putting up a video on how you too can join this class and how to get products for it. Thank you again, and have a blessed day.